fact, the jackpot is now $62 million.
Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program, with Gary Papa, meteorologist Cecily Tynan, and Jim Gardner.
This is how it looked today as a phalanx of blue-shirted Philadelphia police scoured Cobbs Creek Park. The object of their search, 24-year-old Latoya Figueroa, not seen in 10 days. She is the mother of a 7-year-old, and she is pregnant. And nobody can seem to answer the question, what has happened to this woman? It is Thursday night, and the big story on Action News tonight is the tense search for Latoya. Action News reporter Michelle McCormack is live in the area of the search tonight. Michelle, what happened there late today?
Well, Jim, police finished their search at around 7 o'clock at the park here with no trace of Latoya Figueroa. So tonight, her family took over.
I don't feel that she's dead. I don't feel that they're going to find her body anywhere. We just need to look for her. I don't know. Just keep doing what we're doing.
Family and friends, members of the group Men United for a Better Philadelphia, even everyday citizens joined in a huge caravan throughout West Philadelphia, passing out flyers bearing the picture of 24-year-old Latoya Figueroa, the mother of one daughter who is 5 months pregnant with her second child and who hasn't been seen since July 18th.
Latoya, we love you. You know, you're in our prayers. I hope you can hear us, and we're out here looking for you. We're fighting for you.
More than 100 police officers spent the entire day scouring a huge chunk of Cobbs Creek Park near the missing woman's neighborhood. They found some articles of clothing, but don't think there's a connection. While Figueroa's father praised the efforts of law enforcement to find his daughter, tonight he showed the weariness that comes with not knowing.
Love her the whole life. It's my first child.
As the investigation currently stands, the last place Latoya was seen was around 59th and Walton Avenue, leaving the home of her unborn daughter's father, who has been interviewed at length by police and released, and who has recently taken to the airwaves on Power 99 radio.
Wish she would pop up so these people could leave me alone. When I see her, I'm going to say, I'm going to make sure she's okay. I'm going to say, why you do that? And I don't want to speak to her no more.
Latoya's father says because of those statements and also the lack of detail coming from the ex-boyfriend as to what he and Latoya were doing the last time she was seen, he does not trust the ex-boyfriend, does not believe he's forthcoming. However, police are saying at this point, Jim, they have no evidence of any foul play. Live at Cobbs Creek Park in West Philadelphia, Michelle McCormack, Channel 6 Action News. Jim.
Okay, Michelle, thank you. The search continues for a suspect who attacked 2 women in Lansdowne, Delaware County overnight. Police say one of the women, a taxi driver, came home at 1:30 this morning to use the bathroom. She found a man coming out of her house in the 100 block of Midway. Inside, she found her roommate beaten unconscious. What she did not know was the man followed her back inside and then assaulted her. Both women are in the hospital. One of them is said to be in extremely critical condition. The man falsely accused in a rape on the Broad Street subway was warmly welcomed at Zesty's restaurant in Manayunk tonight. 33-year-old Omar Luzama de la Rosa is a cook at Zesty's. De la Rosa, his wife and son came there tonight to celebrate the formal dropping of rape and attempted murder charges earlier today. His half-brother, Cornelio Estrada de la Rosa, is now charged in connection with the attack of a 24-year-old woman at the Chinatown subway station on July 18th. Action News was in Clifton Heights, Delaware County today as federal agents carried machine guns and other weapons out of Max's gun shop in the 400 block of North Springfield Road. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms says the shop owner, 53-year-old Michael McGinnis, was selling the firearms illegally. He was taken into custody, as you saw. 69 weapons, including 3 machine guns and a sawed-off shotgun, were confiscated. Chopper 6 was over Lawnside, Camden County tonight, where a 3-car crash has sent 6 people to the hospital within the past hour. It happened along the White Horse Pike near Moldy Road. Police say at least 2 of the injuries are indeed serious. Action News was in North Philadelphia tonight, where a suspected drunk driver lost control of his car and crashed into a hardware store. The accident happened at 26th and Lehigh just before 7 tonight. Police say The driver also hit a woman crossing the street and took out a traffic light before hitting the building. Fortunately, nobody was seriously hurt. NASA is saying tonight that it appears that the shuttle Discovery looks safe to fly back home on August 7th as planned. Before docking with the International Space Station today, the shuttle did an extraordinary backflip to give cameras on the space station a close view of the shuttle's underbelly. The idea was to check for potential damage. Everybody has been concerned since a chunk of foam insulation came off the 15-story fuel tank 2 minutes after Discovery blasted off on Tuesday. It was a similar piece of foam that slammed into Columbia's heat shield and doomed that shuttle's re-entry. But this time, still pictures of Discovery's tiles seem to show there has been no significant damage. A very small piece of debris did hit Discovery's wing. NASA officials talked about that today.
We saw this event. It's a very interesting event. It caused us a great deal of interest because this is the only piece that may have impacted on the orbiter, and we have now cleared ourselves that we had no damage from this event.
NASA has again grounded its entire fleet of shuttles until it can finally solve the separation of insulation dilemma. The Irish Republican Army today publicly renounced the use of violence against British rule and declared it will disarm. This would signal an end to 35 years of aggression against Britain by the IRA in efforts to force Northern Ireland out of the United Kingdom. This was Sinn Féin party leader Gerry Adams today.
There's also a time to engage, to reach out, to put war behind us all. This is that time.
I welcome the recognition.
Of course, British Prime Minister Tony Blair has had his hands full with this month's terrorist attacks against London's transit systems, but he lauded the IRA's pronouncement today.
This is a step of unparalleled magnitude in the recent history of Northern Ireland.
Of course, actions will speak louder than any words, but there is hope that this finally marks the end of the conflict that claimed 3,650 lives. Meanwhile, thousands of London police blanketed the city's transit system today amid warnings that terrorists could strike again at any time. Some police, or some people, have called this the police's greatest challenge since World War II. London Police Chief Ian Blair said today that there are still sleeper cells thought to be active, and it's really a race against time. Meanwhile, police conducted more raids today and arrested 9 more suspects. Back in this area, Camden City Council voted 4-2 early tonight to approve that redevelopment plan for Kramer Hill. Action News was there for the climactic vote, and citizens who were there voiced their displeasure at the same time. And there have been vows by the opposition to take this all to court. The plan would build 6,000 new homes, but would also force the relocation of 1,000 families currently living there. There is a major change coming to the world of department store retail in the Philadelphia area. The Strawbridge's department store in Center City and 9 others will become Macy's department stores, and 8 other Strawbridges, including the one at the King of Prussia Mall, will be put up for sale. It all has to do with the federated merger with May Department Store, Inc. The renaming of the 10 stores that are being kept will likely happen in the fall of next year. Still to come on Action News tonight, devices that promise to save you money at the pump. Action News consumer reporter Nydia Hahn puts them to the test. And on Health Check, does acupuncture relieve tension headaches? A new study tries to answer that question.
We're tracking rain heading in our direction. Will it dampen your weekend? We'll have the AccuWeather answer.
Plus, Gary Papa with the Phillies trying to end their rocky road trip now in Colorado when Action News continues tonight.
It's sweeping the nation. FC Kerbeck is selling all new 05 GMCs, Buicks, Sport Utilities, and Saabs at GM employee prices to the public. Over 500 to choose. Every model, every color, every option. Nothing held back. Plus, Frank Kerbeck is selling acres of certified Cadillacs, Lincolns, and Sport Utilities at Kerbeck employee prices. You pay what our employees pay, and not a cent more. Hurry for best selection. One central location, Route 73, Palmyra, New Jersey. Call 1-800-KERBECK.
What a day it's been already. I got up very...
Barb's a natural morning person. For me, morning's about as natural as my hair color.
Do you scrapbook?
No. But I found a way to get through.
Oh, McDonald's. I could really use some coffee.
Decaf, I hope.
Whatever you need to get through the morning, you'll find it at McDonald's. From Egg McMuffins and sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles to steak bagels. No one has more choices for breakfast sandwiches.
Have a great day. And you have a great day, too.
Open 6 a.m. or earlier. Many drive-thrus open 24 hours.
Is that my chainsaw?
Why is Dave so happy? Because he just got a great deal at the Volkswagen Get Happy event.
And now you can too, because right now your Volkswagen dealer has great deals on all models. Like the roomier and more powerful new Jetta. So get in, get a great deal,
and get happy.
You want some iced tea?
Our son is about to go off to college.
And we want to make sure he gets exactly what he needs.
I really need a motorcycle.
We're getting him a laptop.
Laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you shop in-store or online, only Circuit City has a guide to over 800 colleges' technology requirements, so you'll find the perfect computer at unbeatable prices, guaranteed. Circuit City.
If you missed the big Chevy employee discount for everyone, you're in luck. We've extended the program through August 1st, giving you a second chance to take advantage of employee pricing on almost every 05 Chevy vehicle. You pay what we pay, not a cent more. Now get an 05 Trailblazer LS 4-wheel drive for a Chevy employee discount price of $23,387 after cash back. See your local Chevy dealer.
For a good.
If you see news happening, call the Action News tip line toll-free at 1-866-NEWS6 or contact us online at WPVI.com. Health Check is brought to you by Independence Blue Cross.
Firefighters battled a raging blaze at a BP plant in Texas City, Texas tonight. Several residents in the area said they heard some kind of explosion. The unit that burned was a hydrocarbon facility. No injuries were reported from this place. This refinery is the same one where 15 people were killed in an explosion this past March. And a series of explosions rocked a chemical plant in Fort Worth, Texas today. Workers at the Valley Solvents and Chemicals plant told police they heard a blast and then noticed a fire near a delivery truck. Firefighters battled the blaze for about 3 hours. Witnesses say smoke could be seen as far as 30 miles away. 3 people did suffer injuries here. Researchers in New York have made an important discovery in the fight against breast cancer. Anita Brickman has that story on Health Check at 11.
Researchers at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center have found the genes that allow breast cancer to spread to the lungs. Breast cancer is beatable if it's limited to the breast, but when it spreads to the lungs, bones, liver, or brain, it is much harder to stop. For each organ cancer invades, it needs a specific set of genes. The newly identified genes not only reveal where the cancer will go, but how aggressive it will be. Doctors say they already have a compound to block some of the genes they've identified. The next step is to test them in animals to see if they indeed stop the spread of cancer. A new German study says acupuncture works in relieving tension headaches. But is it the acupuncture or a placebo effect? In this study of 270 people, headaches dropped 50% for those getting acupuncture, which involves strategic placement of very fine needles into the skin. But headache rates also went down in those getting needles in random places and just barely pricking the skin. Whether the treatment was real or a sham, the decrease in headaches lasted for several months. I'm Anita Brickman, and that's Health Check at 11.
A new energy bill in Congress could eventually change when we spring forward or fall back. The bill has cleared the House. It is now on the way to the Senate for approval there, and if that happens, daylight savings time would be extended by a month starting in 2007. We would fall back 1 hour on the first day in November. For Sunday in November, we would spring ahead 1 hour on the second Sunday in March. The reasoning, of course, that with longer daylight, people don't have to use their lights as much, and therefore we all save energy. Gas prices are at record levels these days. The average price for unleaded in Philadelphia is $2.41 a gallon. Some people are turning to devices that claim to save hundreds of dollars by boosting gas mileage. But do they really work? Action News consumer reporter Nydia Hahn wanted to find out.
I think gas prices right now are just ridiculous.
I mean, with an SUV and spending $40 to $50 every time I fill up the tank, I'd be willing to try anything.
So how about a device that claims to boost your gas mileage?
Start saving money every time you drive.
I would like that. How can I do it?
The Tornado Fuel Saver claims to boost your gas mileage by as much as 28%, the Fuel Optimizer by 24%. But do they really work? We put them to the test. Action News drove 2 Ford Tauruses 190 miles to monitor their fuel consumption and calculate their gas mileages. Then we drove to Blackwood, New Jersey to enlist the help of technicians at Penco. The Tornado Fuel Saver will cost you $69.97. It goes in the air intake of the silver Taurus. The unit is supposed to create a swirling motion, causing what marketers call better fuel atomization. The Fuel Optimizer retails for $19.99 and fits around the fuel line of our red Taurus. Its powerful magnetic fields are supposed to improve fuel economy.
We have to turn right out of here and go to that school right here, and then come back and do it again. Okay.
After the devices were placed on our vehicles, our producers drove the same route from the day before, trying to replicate not just the route, but car conditions and driving patterns. Now for the results. Without the Tornado Fuel Saver, the silver Taurus gets 24.71 miles to the gallon. With the Tornado Fuel Saver, it gets 22.78 miles to the gallon. That's 1.93 miles less. The red Taurus gets 25.89 miles to the gallon on the first day. On the second day, with the Fuel Optimizer, it gets 23.052 miles. Again, that's worse gas mileage.
Quite frankly, I really couldn't justify, based on the tests that we conducted, I really couldn't justify the purchase of these products.
Of course, our test was unscientific, and elements out of our control may have affected the results. For instance, traffic was worse when we drove with the devices. Tornado Fuel Saver maintains if the product is properly installed, it is going to work. It also says sometimes results won't be apparent right away. A spokesperson for the Fuel Optimizer stands by his product, saying its return rate is less than 0.9% and we did not give the product adequate testing time. But remember, the Fuel Optimizer ad claims it'll boost gas mileage up to 24%. The spokesperson tells Action News he has documents from an EPA-certified testing lab to substantiate that claim.
Can't be true because we don't certify labs.
The spokesperson for Fuel Optimizer admits the test that netted the 24% savings would be hard to replicate and unlikely to happen again. A 3 to 5% savings is more realistic.
You will not add any additive into the fuel mixture.
Meanwhile, the EPA has tested more than 100 devices and additives. It says the products just don't work. And the Federal Trade Commission has busted the marketers of other devices claiming to save you money on gas.
Those kind of claims, we have yet to find any kind of device or additive that can produce that type of result.
For real gas-saving tips, log on to WPVI.com. Nydia Hahn, Channel 6, Action News.
You know what the real problem was?
What?
They were actually fuel minimizers. We misread the logo.
Okay, up to 23% less.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense then. Actually, Gary liked that too. All right, let's move on to the weather. Laughs at anything. Storm Tracker 6 Live showing no rain out there. Turned out to be a beautiful day. The heat wave is over. And we're live at Sky 6 taking a look at the Art Museum area. Boathouse Row, clear skies right now, although more clouds are moving in. 73 degrees officially at the airport. Humidity 78%. There's the Art Museum. Barometer 30.08. It's rising. Winds out of the southeast at 8 and the ocean temperature 66. Well, today was more like it. Our high only 83 degrees, actually below average for a change. No rain out there. Very comfortable weather tonight. Right now, 73 in Philadelphia. Oops, that was very quick. Temperatures in the 60s in some areas. Got to be quick. You got to be quick. Action radar along with satellite 6 showing that we do have some clouds moving in. If you look to the south and the west, some rain is moving in as well. It'll take its time getting here, so most of it should hold off until tomorrow night. But there is a good amount of moisture, and that means that we are expecting some rain tomorrow night into Saturday morning. Could be heavy areas to the south. For tomorrow, a lot of clouds. We could see a little bit of sunshine, especially areas to the north of Philadelphia. Some showers moving in tomorrow night. Saturday day is when this wave of low pressure will develop, and that means rain. It could be heavy in the morning. Again, most of it south of Philadelphia. This is what we're expecting as far as rainfall totals Friday night through Saturday. Lehigh Valley, not much, about 1/10 to 1/5 of an inch. Around Philadelphia, we're looking at about 1/2 inch to an inch, and then 1 to 2 inches across the Jersey Shore and southern Delaware. So this is primarily a southern event. Sunday, our weather should begin to clear up a little bit. Call from AccuWeather for tonight, though. We will be clouding up. Call from AccuWeather, 65 degrees, so comfortably cool with increasing clouds. Then for tomorrow, a lot of clouds, mostly cloudy, rain arriving at night. Our afternoon high only 80 degrees, so again on the cool side. At the shore tomorrow, cloudy with rain in the afternoon at times, a sea breeze, so temperatures only in the mid-70s. Burn index will be low. You can forget the sunscreen tomorrow. The exclusive AccuWeather 5-day forecast, mostly cloudy, 80 Saturday, some rain, especially in the morning, 82. Sunday, a better day. Still some clouds around at the shore. Can't rule out the chance of an afternoon shower. 82 Monday, 84 Tuesday, clouds and sun, 88 degrees. And then as we look beyond the 5-day into next week, it should be pretty nice the beginning of the week. Low humidity, comfortable temperatures Wednesday and Thursday. As we head toward the weekend, Friday and Saturday, getting warmer and more humid. So the weekend, not perfect, but at least we don't have the oppressive heat and humidity.
Thank you, Cecily. Camden's first charter school celebrated another first tonight. The Leap University Academy graduated its first senior class tonight. Every graduate has been accepted to college, and collectively they have been offered more than $750,000 in scholarship and financial aid support. The Leap Academy emphasizes math, science, and technology. Camden Mayor Gwen Faison offered her well wishes, and U.S. Representative Rob Andrews delivered the keynote address tonight.
This AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by Pico, an Exelon company, keeping you cool all summer.
Millions of American families rely on Ford. Right now, Ford invites you to join the Ford Family Plan and pay the same low prices our employees and their families pay. Until August 1st, you'll get our discounts on the entire family of Ford SUVs in stock, including Explorer, America's best-selling SUV. Now get a Ford Explorer for just $25,607. That's right around $25 grand for America's most trusted SUV. No hassles, no gimmicks. See your Quality Plus Ford dealer today, and welcome to the family.
Save now during Raymond Flanigan Furniture's extraordinary savings event.
Cut! Nice job.
Sure, I'm an actress doing a TV commercial, but my family needs furniture too. I'm really impressed with Raymond Flanigan. And right now you'll find extraordinary savings store-wide, including brand names, and get delivery in 3 days or less. And going on now, Raymond Flanigan has interest-free financing till 2008. Today, I came as an actress. Tomorrow, I'll come as a customer.
Electronic four-wheel drive. Vehicle stability assist with traction control. And an available navigation system with off-road tracking. The 265 horsepower Acura MDX. Its heart's in the right place, even if you're not.
Conicelli Nissan has the payment to fit your budget. Bid to Conicelli Nissan and drive off in a new 2005 Nissan Altima 2.5S automatic. Only $49 a month during Conicelli Nissan's colossal summer event. Stop by Conicelli Nissan, Ridge Pike, Conshohocken. A nice place to do business.
The Hyundai Elantra will have you saying, I do. You'll fall in love.
Phillies playing Colorado, but some other teams are grabbing headlines attached to the Phillies.
I like this. You're talking about the trade possibilities. That's what he's talking about. Trade winds blowing in from the Windy City. White Sox, as reported earlier, red hot after Billy Wagner. We're hearing it might be a three-way deal with A.J. Burnett, the starter coming here from the Marlins. Interesting. As for the highlights, little two-out magic here in the fifth inning. Kenny Lofton for the lead. Right up the middle he goes. Now, Chase Utley, what a night he's having. He had a double earlier driving in a run. This one a little bit farther, making it 5-2. 2 at that time. Right now it's 5-4 Phillies. They're hanging on going to the 8th inning out in Colorado. Also, hang with the highlights here because pitcher Sean Chacon is smiling in the dugout. Why is he smiling? Why might he be smiling? Right in the middle of the game, he was traded from the Colorado Rockies to the Yankees for a couple of prospects. He's sad to say goodbye, but he's going to the Yankees. 5 years for Larry Brown. He's heading to New York City. Will he stick around for all 5, getting the head coaching job for the Knicks? This is the question of the day.
Anticipate that this will be your last stop.
God, I think I say that everywhere I've been.
Keep saying that. Sixers did sign a free agent, Shavlik Randolph, a 6'10" former Dookie who's been living in Philadelphia the past couple of months. We will see Randolph this fall for your Sixers. NHL ready, of course, getting set for the season to regain the support of the fans. Ken Hitchcock says, why not? If we got the fans out there, we'll give them some fans because it's been so hot lately. Good thinking. Does so in South Philadelphia. He says under the new NHL deal, might lose some of those veterans, Recchi, Leclerc, etc. But boy, they have got some young guys.
We're one of the lucky ones. We got 5, 6, 7 young players who are ready to step in and help. So we're lucky. We're really lucky because there's other teams that don't have the young depth that the Flyers do. And you know we're pulling from a team who won in the Calder Cup, a championship team, and that's a pretty good feeling.
Pretty good feeling when he says hello to the Fanatic. You say anything there, Fanatic? Tomorrow, 5 o'clock, will be L from L. We'll be L from L tomorrow.
Okay.
Live from,
I don't know.
Lehigh.
Lehigh. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right.
There we go.
A new movie spawned a dog's night out in Philadelphia tonight. The Mutt Mingle took place in Center City. The Lowe's Hotel put on this event to help singles and their dogs meet up, plus promote the new movie, Must Love Dogs. Both humans and their best friends enjoyed drinks and appetizers tonight. Some even came wearing their very best. Oh.
Why are your prices so much higher than at Four Eyes?
Why are your prices so much higher than at Four Eyes?
Well, it's just they're like twice the price.
They're like twice the price.
Okay, I'm an idiot.
Okay, I'm an idiot.
Four Eyes. Find the brands, find the prices, lose the attitude.
If you missed the big Chevy employee discount for everyone, you're in luck. We've extended the program through August 1st, giving you a second chance to take advantage of employee pricing on almost every 05 Chevy vehicle. You pay what we pay, not a cent more. Now, get a 2005 Malibu sedan with a Chevy employee discount price of $15,684 after cash back. See your local Chevy dealer.
For a good.
I like these, but I saw the same ones at Four Eyes for less.
But they're not the same, okay? These are built for severe weather. See?
Four Eyes. Find the brands, find the prices, lose the attitude.
How do we measure quality?
One way is the 2005 J.D. Power & Associates Initial Quality Study.
The highest-ranked full-size car, a Buick.
The highest-ranked premium mid-size car?
A Buick.
And the highest-ranked plant in North and South America builds
the Buick LaCrosse.
And now you can measure our quality for yourself.
During the Buick Employee Discount for Everyone event. You pay what we pay, not a cent more.
The all-new LaCrosse CX, just $19,944 after all applicable offers. See your Buick dealer by August 1st.
Miss Nightline? Miss this. And coming up on Nightline, an exclusive interview with one of the world's most wanted terrorists.
You only need one website. One awesome automotive website, TurnersvilleAutomall.com. A site that offers a selection of over 2,000 new cars. Offers over 500 certified pre-owned vehicles. Only one website puts it all at your fingertips. Pick your color. Get price quotes. We'll even deliver your new or pre-owned vehicle to your home or office. TurnersvilleAutomall.com. It's the only automotive website you need.
Thanks for a wonderful evening.
It's my pleasure. Hey, is this your car?
Not on a first date. But, you want some coffee?
Oh, yeah.
The 265 horsepower Nissan Maxima.
Tonight,
shocking revelation from Ty Pennington.
Jimmy prepares himself for an extreme showdown.
Let's not do this. Nobody wins.
I knew it would come to this, man.
Extreme Makeovers Ty Pennington on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Good times late night tonight, only on ABC.
Action News continues at 5 a.m. with Tamala Edwards, Matt O'Donnell, and the AccuWeather team of Karen Rogers and David Murphy. For Gary Pappas, Cecily Tynan, the entire Action News team, I'm Jim Gardner. Good night.
From Channel 6, this has been Action News, the most watched news program in the Delaware Valley. When you see news happen, call the Action News tip line toll-free at 866-NEWS-6 or call one of our Action News regional bureaus in the Lehigh Valley, Trenton, Wilmington, or the Jersey Shore.
Closed captioning is brought to you by your local Chevy dealers, who invite you to test drive a sleek new Chevy Equinox. See your local Chevy dealer today.
The most watched station in the Delaware Valley, 6 ABC.
They're back.
Lock and load.
And suddenly everyone loves lawyers. Boston Legal returns on a new night, Tuesday, August 9th, 10/9 Central, only on ABC.
Sponsored locally by Acme Markets. Channel 6 Action News, the Delaware Valley's leading news station. And now, the team you trust for complete coverage of the Lehigh Valley.
The big story in Action News tonight.
When the big story breaks. When the big storm strikes.
You can see that line, all the lightning strikes.
The Action News Lehigh Valley Bureau with correspondent Walter Perez.
The floodwaters reached as high as shoulder level.
Wherever there's news, there's Channel 6 Action News.